Hey folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Here are all the ways to contact us through social media right there, and also chief@FetcherNews.com, and our phone number. If you ever want to be on the show or you'd like to send a comment, there's the number right there. You can text the show. You can be on the show also. Now, what is this guy name? Howard Schultz. Let's go to number 13. Okay, MSNBC. So last night on 60 Minutes, all right, former CEO of Starbucks. This is at 5:01 Central Time this morning. So it's 6 a.m. right out of the box with Morning Joe. And there he is. And there's at 4:36 last night on 60 Minutes, number 16. Okay. When did our supposedly news media turn into a book tour? Absolutely. When did we turn into a book tour? Number 38, 4:04 a.m. this morning Eastern Time. I like to clip the time so you can see. Number 38. At Schultz considering White House bid. Howard Schultz, former Starbucks, CNN, MSNBC, CNN. Now Fox even put it up also. So I'm not giving them, you're not saying they didn't put it up. They put it up also. But this is at 4:04 this morning, right? I'm watching there, right out of the box. Now look at what is over to the right. 17 hours, 55 minutes, and 10 seconds till Senator Kamala Harris, live in Iowa. Now pay attention to this for a minute. Now, I know some of the big talk show guys are telling you they could care less, and I do too. I could care less how many people get in. Now, he says he will not run as a Republican or Democrat, whatever, all right? The one on the screen, 17 hours, 55 minutes, and 10 seconds away from this amazing Iowa town hall with Senator Kamala Harris from California, okay? They will highlight Democrats daily, okay? Daily. They'll just keep recycling Democrats and highlighting them daily. Now, I know what you're going to say. Well, wait a minute. When Republicans had 17 in the race, okay, every day they were bringing up new Republicans. This is true, but it was never reported the same way this will. All right? They are already 2020. They are Democrat watching, daily highlighting, promoting Democrats. So Schultz is considering White House bid. Here's the one thing I want to put into that, okay? I want to put into that. Schultz is on book tour. It's amazing to me how corrupt this media is, all right? This guy said he will make a formal announcement. Right now he's considering it. And they're doing flips up and down the aisle to get the report that this guy on 60 Minutes last night said he is the former CEO of Starbucks, that he will not run as a Republican, he will not run as a Democrat. Democrats have gone too far this way, Republicans have gone too far this way. He's going to may run, and is considering an independent run. And oh my God, it's already has the brains that they have to bring in on chairs, or they got to wheel these brains in and prop them up because they're so massive, because they're so smart. These media, the media is two things, okay? They are so uneducated. There's two things that equal the same thing for the media today. They are so uneducated, or they are over-educated, that they're all ignorant. All of them are ignorant. Yes. Well, that was mean. Well, okay. I just like to sometimes tell myself what I think I hear on the other side. I don't care. The media is so uneducated and what they consider overeducated, brilliant out of these think tanks, that no matter which channel you're watching, they're all ignorant, period. So this guy here, they're already, and the reason I had to bring that up, they're already talking about how Ross Perot, they'll always say Ross Perot is the reason that George H. Bush did not win a second term. He was the spoiler. Will this guy be a spoiler? But don't forget, the deep state media loves book tours. You used to write a book and go on Phil Donahue, okay? You used to write a book and go on Sally Jesse Raphael, okay? You used to write a book and go on a talk show with somebody, all right? What was his name? Rose, until he got in trouble for spanking or tapping girls on the butt on the show. Charlie Rose, right? See, you used to write a book, and you would be the 8:55 guest. Not 8 a.m., 8:55 or 9:55 or 7:55, all right? That's the guest you would be. But now the media, the deep state media, treats books as a book tour, as a news story. This guy said he is considering a run for the White House and will make his decision after his book tour. Well, hell if that won't sell some books, right? Oh, the media trying to sell books for this man, and then he will make his decision. All right, that's when he'll make his decision. And I wanted to bring this up right now as the President of the United States is tweeting out 23 minutes ago. The President said 23 minutes ago, Howard Schultz doesn't have the guts to run for president. Watched him on 60 Minutes last night, and I agree with them that he is not the smartest person. Besides, America already has that. Well, I only hope that Starbucks is still paying me their rent in Trump Tower. That's the reason I run these folks, because you can't get any better. I'll tell you what. I always say in 2020, and I have my concerns about President Trump being reelected, I do, but in 2020 I say, who wants to miss season 2? Who wants to miss season 2? Or if every year is a season, who wants to miss season 5? I don't think you end that. I don't think you end this yet. Howard Schultz does not have the guts to run for president. Watched him on 60 Minutes last night, and I agree with him that he is not the smartest person. Besides, America already has that. Already has that. I only hope Starbucks is still paying the rent in Trump Tower. Oh, my God, they're going to talk about how, oh, my God, he's not supposed to be running his business. He's going to check with Don Jr. or Eric. Hey, is Starbucks still paying in Trump Tower? CBS just tweeted out. CBS just hit a tweet. Former NBC News anchor Tom Blochow blasted for commentary about Hispanics, brown grandbabies. Who could come in and get what a country. I get to come in and talk about brown grandbabies from Blochow. Okay, so Schultz is on book tour, and the media is going to help him sell books. So let me get to this other article, or let me show you. Okay, let's go to number 5. Now, if you are waking up this morning, you were under the impression, and you're going to have to think through what I'm about to say, because, I don't want to get into the mind control. I don't want to get into the narrative. I don't want to get into the manipulation, but all the above that the media tries to do. So the media did not want the shutdown to end 35 days, 36 days. They did not want it to end. They did not want to, they wanted to keep it going. So what they have done is if you wake up this morning, you may have thought that the shutdown ended Friday, but the news cycle is still running shutdown. Okay? If you would think, if you watch all the news out there, that we're still in a shutdown. Mulvaney goes on and says, 15 days, we're going to do 15 days, a 3-week CR, continuing resolution. So we're going to pay all the back pay to the 800,000 people, okay, which I just cringe over that, okay. They missed one paycheck. So we're going to pay all the back pay to them. The IRS is going to go to work and start printing out those refund checks. You're going to run and get your refund check, and they're going to print those out. TSA is going to be on board and working, and air traffic controllers are going to be spotting them planes coming in and out and making sure you have safe air travel. But no, according to the media, 3 weeks from now, there's going to be another shutdown. Mulvaney said it. Mulvaney, Trump prepared to shut government down again. And I watched Mick Mulvaney, the chief of staff, current chief of staff, president of the United States. I watched him on two interviews, and they pushed him to say what happens in 15 days. I think it's 3 weeks or whatever. What happens when we get to that point? And, he says, hey, if we don't have adequate border security that we've asked for a barrier, we're probably going to end up in a shutdown again. Oh, they love that. So here you go, and I'm just putting this up. MSNBC, Mulvaney preparing for shutdown. Number 6, this was this morning. They've got Minka, number 6 there. Mulvaney, Trump prepared to shut government down again. And there's Richard Haas, I think it is, the Council on Foreign Relations, the kid. Now the lady sitting with her back turned, that's Andrea Mitchell. They brought her in. And there's Minka. But where is Joe? Where is Joe? Where is Waldo? Where is Waldo? Joe Scarborough. Where is he at? We'll talk about that in a minute. So there, Mulvaney, look at the tagline, boy, this morning. I just want to go through the tags real quick. 6:01 a.m. 6:01 a.m. This morning, number 14, Nancy Pelosi there on MSNBC. Reporter, you have not been clear. Nancy said, I have been very clear on this. So they start the morning at 6:01 a.m. and they play the clip from the piece of garbage to the right there, the clown. What is his name? I try to forget it. Schumer. Oh, cringe. New York Senator Schumer said, you mess with the wrong person when you mess with the speaker. Let me go to one more here. Let me see if I got another one. And senior Trump campaign. Yes, we're going to get to Roger Stone. Number 22. Okay. Trump signs short-term deal, ends government shutdown agreement with congressional leaders will end February 15. Okay. I think I have... Number 33. Now, when I say this is 1 a.m. Pacific time, this is 4 a.m. in the morning. The first thing, see that 1 o'clock in the morning? First thing out of the box with CNN, Trump, another shutdown, certainly an option, okay? First thing this morning, okay? Let's go to number 37. Government shutdown. See, it says government shutdown on the top. 4:03 a.m. Government's not shut down anymore. It's not. Government's open, but government, if you just have time to look, right there, government shutdown. 800,000 government workers back on the job. Can lawmakers and Trump strike a deal to avoid another shutdown? Okay. I'm telling you, this Ann Coulter. I mean, I'm just showing 403. Number 36. They made sure right next to Marco Rubio, they got the little clip there from Kamala Harris. They're going to show that all day because there's going to be a town hall tonight. 800 government shutdown. Can lawmakers and Trump strike a deal? That's at 4:03 this morning, okay? Non-stop. All right? Non-stop. So according to the media, if you're watching any clips today, you may come out very confused. Look at 4:01 a.m., CNN, 800,000, number 35. Number 35, 800,000. See the top, government shutdown. 800,000 government workers back on the job. All right, they spent the opening, and let's go to 33 again. They spent the opening of everything this morning. If you were out there, you may be confused. Is the government shut down? Is it going to shut down? Is it still shut down? What is really happening? Is it just imminent that in 15 days it shuts down again? Now, what do you see in any of the reporting? None of the Saturday, none of the Sunday, from the time President Trump came out. There is no reporting. It says shutdown, okay? Shutdown. No reporting anywhere that during the 35 days, the President of the United States gave, okay, an address to the nation on why he wanted a border wall. Nowhere. Okay? They got mad. They said it was political. But the President of the United States, during the 35 days, came to the American people, looked in the camera, and told you why. What is the sergeant's name out there? Was it Singh? What was the sergeant's name? And I hate to say that because I'm on a roll here and I'm not thinking about that out in California that got killed, okay, by an illegal alien. With right there at Christmas time with the little 3-month-old baby, all right? But that being said, all right, no reporting that the president came and looked at the camera for 8 minutes and said to the American people, this is why I'm doing that. No reporting on how many olive branches the president sent over to the Democrats in 35 days. No reporting. Just another shutdown, certain and option. And the reason they're doing this is to keep alive the narrative it's Trump's shutdown. Now, yes, I was there the day, and I applauded when he looked at Chuck Schumer and said, Chuck, you no good piece of SH. I'll take it on myself because I'm tired of it, okay? You want to blame me? Blame me. Do what you got to do. But if you guys do not get serious on a barrier on the southern border, I'll take it on myself. So in the 35 days, the media has painted, they loved painting every single day as the Trump shutdown. Now you have a space of 15 days. Pay attention to this because I know this is coming down the road. And they're setting up again to make it his shutdown so it will have never ended. In 15 days, the Trump shutdown will have never ended in their eyes and what they try to manipulate and tell you. Period. You got it? I'm just telling you, I understand what they're doing here. So the thing about it is, in no reporting, any olive branches the president gave. No reporting of the president offered DACA. So if you're out there today and you have been here since you're 2, 4, 6, 8, obviously we appreciate you, the dreamers as they call you. But if you're out there today, you need to understand the Democrats turned the deal down that the President of the United States, giving you 3 more years, and the Democrats trying to figure out something long-term for you, okay? So no discussion of the deal the Democrats set down. No discussion of the deal the Democrats turned down that would have paid the Coast Guard. That's right. No discussion of any deals that were made to try to get the Coast Guard paid, anything. Not one. The president tried, overwhelmingly tried, time and time for 35 days to do something to get Nancy Pelosi. Nancy said, no. Speaker of the House, no. We watched Menendez go down to Puerto Rico and, checking out the bikini babes. That's the senator from New Jersey. We watched how many went to Puerto Rico. We watched Nancy went to Hawaii or wherever they went. They all took off. They went places. The president stayed in D.C. All right? Bottom line, they're reporting now Mitch McConnell did not say anything the whole entire time because he told the president, I told you so. Okay? There is reports now that sources say the reason Mitch McConnell did not get involved in any of the discussion, all in the 35 days we were hearing, where is Mitch? Where is Mitch? Where is Mitch? And Mitch didn't come out and say anything. And they're now happily reporting Mitch said, I told you so to the president. Grinding down and grinding down. This was Trump's shutdown for no reason whatsoever. And the American people don't agree. Don't forget, only 22% polled said they were inconvenienced. So all the lies they told last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they're just not true. Inconvenienced by the shutdown. You realize that was somebody that went to the airport and said, normally when I fly it takes me 30 minutes. It took me 45, so I guess I was inconvenienced. Yeah, I was a little inconvenienced. Anyhow, that being said, they're determined to make the next shutdown happen. Give it to Trump. And if you are out there today, you do not hear any of the negotiations the president offered. Okay, now, before I go to break, what did the Democrats keep yelling? Now, Nancy kept yelling, not even $1. The reporter said, $1? No. All right, I'll give you $1. Not a penny. You got to understand. For a barrier on the southern border. Okay? Now, Joe Manchin, number 28, go to 28. Joe said yesterday on Face the Nation, he did a couple interviews. West Virginia Senator 28, he knows he has to vote for a barrier on the southern border. They know they've all voted for it in the past. And the Democrats are nervous, the word's going to get out that they really do agree with a barrier on the southern border, and Nancy Pelosi's just saying no. All right? Period. There's no reason whatsoever for Nancy Pelosi to do what she's doing. But here is the reason Nancy Pelosi is doing what she's doing, because she thinks this is going to hit. Give me number, and we'll talk about it more. I thought I was going to get through this without this subject, but you keep wondering what Nancy Pelosi's up to, and I'm telling you, the deep state, it can never happen again. A Donald Trump test as President of the United States, somebody that's not in the deep state, can never happen again. It must end. Number 19, statement from Nancy Pelosi. This was at 5:02 Eastern Time. Right out of the box, 5:02 Eastern Time, MSNBC. Statement from House Speaker. In the face of 37 indictments, the president's continued actions to undermine the special counsel's investigation raised the question, what does Putin have on the president? Over and over on this show, okay? Adam piece of shit, they're all yelling. They feel the president has been compromised by a foreign government. What does Putin have on the president? Politically, personally, or financially? Politically, did Roger Stone, did WikiLeaks? Personally, did he urinate on a hotel bed in Moscow? Financially, we need those tax returns to see how much money the Russians have loaned the Trump organization. Politically, remember, politically, personally, and financially. Oh, you think it's going away? Why has the Trump administration continued to discuss pulling the U.S. out of NATO, which would be a massive victory for Putin? Obviously, Nancy missed the Secretary General, is that his name, of NATO, Sergey, whatever his name is. Maybe Nancy missed that yesterday. Maybe she missed yesterday, okay, that interview where actually the head of NATO is very happy with what the president's done to bring more money in. We'll take a brief break. We got a lot to finish up today. Roger Stone will come up, okay?